One of the key objectives of the CTU ICT Week of Activities being hosted by St. Kitts and Nevis is the utilization of the forums provided to ensure technological and service advancement in ICT could be accelerated. When asked about expected achievements of the various ICT events during the week, responses provided by CTU President Hassel Bacchus and by Minister Conris Maynard, who heads the St. Kitts and Nevis Ministry of Information, Communications and Technology, they pointed towards ensuring regional ICT frameworks could facilitate critical discussion on challenges that impede faster adoption of advanced telecommunications technologies and associated services.
Apart from the strictures of the formality and the things that will happen that will be signed as resolutions, etc., there are significant amounts of benefits that will accrue simply because people are talking to other people about the things that we have. We have a number of, the sponsors are also people in technology. Those people are here talking with us, willing to pilot with things, willing to demonstrate things, willing to do proofs of concepts with things. Those things are not things that are, there's no cost involved in a lot of this. It's demonstrating technology in a way that allows it to be beneficial to you and your citizens. A lot of that is happening.
But also there are some challenges that we face as a region, especially when it comes to our infrastructural development. The region is lagging in terms of its 5G implementation. 6G is on the verge of, it's still a ways, but it's going to be here shortly. And if we continue on this particular path, 6G may come and we never implement 5G to any meaningful level. So we have to have those discussions on what is prohibiting this particular advancement and how can, again, collaboration work to achieve this. We have a situation, for instance, where right now in this ICT week, we have Google present, we have Facebook present. Do we have Amazon as well? We have Amazon, Meta is here. This is a forum in which we can have those discussions. How can the service providers who are providing the service partner and build relationships and partnerships with the OTTs in terms of what are the strategies in ensuring that we don't get left behind because the infrastructure is so expensive to develop. What do those business models look like? So I'm hoping to hear a bit more out of that so that this council, the CTU, can then give advice to the decision makers at the CARICOM level on where we go as a region.
Among the events scheduled in the Caribbean Ministerial Strategic ICT Seminar that could include a discussion on the regional approach to the adoption of the cloud in government's benefits and challenges. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN Newsline. With thousands of port workers taking industrial action on 36 ports in the United States, particularly those on the East Coast, concern was raised over the impact of the strike action on getting goods and materials from the United States into St. Kitts and Nevis in time for the Christmas and Carnival periods. While some small and medium-sized retailers have expressed concern over products not being available because of shipping issues, they were also concerned that prices on some products might increase. However, an official representing one of the largest shipping companies operating from the United States into St. Kitts and Nevis and other Caribbean destinations told SKN Newsline that tropical shipping operations from Miami to the Caribbean is not being affected by the U.S. strike by port workers who are part of the International Longshoremen's Association. The port workers went on strike today, 1st October, on the East and Gulf Coast ports. The strike is described as choking the flow of imports and exports, being one of the most disruptive in decades in the United States. It is believed that a long strike will have multiple consequences in the months ahead, affecting several sectors of the U.S. and international economies. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN Newsline.
Good day to the beautiful people of St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Martin News Desk now airs on
Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on TVC
at 11 a.m. and then again at 5 p.m. So
make sure to tune in.
together expertise from all these stakeholder groups into the same room to discuss these two main issues, one related to single Caribbean ICT regulator and the other related to regulatory management of OTTs and big tech services in the Caribbean.
Introducing St. Kitts and Nevis' newest TV channel, Television Caribbean, TVC Channel 40 on the cable's Ultra TV. TVC promises to deliver the finest in television broadcasting in St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean, with some of the best local programs in news, sports, and entertainment. Join us for Insights, where we delve into the lives of our guests.
Let me see what happens if I put this to it. Big explosion, like, okay, note to self, don't do that again.
Or get in-depth analysis on Newsline 360. We have sports, entertainment, and inspiration. It's all here on TVC Channel 40 on the cable's Ultra TV, on TelTV Cable Network in St. Martin, and on our website www.tvcplus.live. TVC Channel 40. See the difference.
So the reason I love the cable, prices are reasonable and affordable, and they give back so much to the community and the country.
A call for national ICT advances in the context of regional ICT development was a core message from speakers at the opening ceremony of the 2024 Caribbean Telecommunications Union ICT Week of Activities being hosted by St. Kitts and Nevis at the Marriott Resort. Addressing the audience, inclusive of St. Kitts and Nevis's Governor General Dame Marcella Liebert, policymakers and other stakeholders, the speakers addressed various components that lead to the achievement of progress in building out better ICT infrastructure that will benefit citizens of the region.
I urge that we focus on what we can do differently. That is, it's not a call to abandon national initiatives. On the contrary, it's a call to support national implementation within a regional framework that lends itself to greater investment, economies of scale, shared expertise, shared infrastructure, and a shared advocacy in the region and international forums. There is power, there is great power in the combined efforts if we want to go far and fast and reap the successes we envisage individually and regionally.
Our digital transformation program is consistent with our national thrust to make St. Kitts and Nevis a sustainable island state. As part of this initiative, we are focusing on honing our cybersecurity and cloud strategies, expanding and strengthening our digital infrastructure. Importantly, implementing a national electronic identification system, EID, scaling up the delivery of e-government services, promoting digital innovation and pursuing digital literacy to ensure that no citizen is left behind. An essential component of our digital transformation governance arrangement is the involvement of all sectors of society in shaping our common digital future. I would like to
what impacts one of us affects all of us. Island nations often rely on a single submarine cable connection, and that makes them vulnerable to disruptions. So we can't afford to leave international internet traffic to chance. That's why ITU is partnering with ICPC to establish an advisory group for submarine cable resilience. And we want to make sure that the Caribbean plays a vital role in shaping the right conditions for investing in resilient digital infrastructure. From subsea cables to satellites, let's work together to secure reliable connectivity for Caribbean economies and communities everywhere.
The Caribbean Telecommunications Union was mandated by CARICOM heads of government to spearhead ICT development that would also be of benefit on national fronts. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN Newsline. Congress Maynard St. Kitts and Nevis' Minister with responsibility for information, communications and technology made the case that ICT is a critical component that will help facilitate entrepreneurship in the region. Speaking at the opening of the 2024 ICT Week of Activities of the Caribbean Telecommunications Union being hosted by St. Kitts and Nevis, Minister Maynard said ICT will drive human and financial capital in the region and unite the people as well.
It is the very infrastructure that will enable us to deepen regional integration, improve government services, promote open government, and deepen our democratic traditions, create smarter towns and villages, and open new pathways for entrepreneurship and innovation across the Caribbean. ICTs will help drive the movement of goods, services, and human and financial capital throughout the region. ICT is an instrument for further uniting our peoples and fostering regional collaboration on business ventures, social interventions, and policy. With the ongoing deployment of 5G networks, the rapid expansion of cloud computing, the rise of artificial intelligence, that was the first video you saw this evening, and the growth of blockchain technologies, we are at the cusp of an exciting revolution. Our task is to ensure that this revolution benefits all citizens, fostering inclusivity, minimizing digital divides, and accelerating our progress toward the Sustainable Development Goals. Colleagues, we can accomplish these lofty goals if we have faith in our capacities as small island developing states and in the promise of our regional integration journey.
According to one ICT official, the adoption of various ICT policy frameworks as well as ICT technologies can catapult the region into a high ranking for business, education, financial services, and a host of creative possibilities. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN Newsline.
Good day to the beautiful people of St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Martin News Desk now airs on
Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on TVC.
at 11 a.m. and then again at 5 p.m. So
Make sure to tune in.
Put together expertise from all these stakeholder groups into the same room to discuss these two main issues, one related to single Caribbean ICT regulator and the other related to regulatory management of OTTs and big tech services in the Caribbean.
In a world where there's so much noise, what are the facts? And are we ready to face them? I think it's time we had a real conversation. The world seems to be shrinking, yet human connections are always in reach. So one has to wonder, what still hides in the shadows?
In North America, money talks. In the Caribbean, money whitens.
Just to have a natural hair show, to be honest, that's my opinion. That's it. No one will come.
Wow. Take the husbands, the fathers of the children to court for child abuse, child support. And then when they get the support, they buy the braids and put it in the hair.
In terms of professional career, some of the worst, I guess, prejudice and envy and jealousy has been women.
I would like to submit that most of us have had sex with sex workers.
Let's shed some light and talk with those brave enough to peel back the taboos of society.
We now have women that perpetuate over-independence.
When you have a certain light, they can see it, and they will come after you like a vampire.
If you're following this girl on there who's going to tell you you need to be snatched, you need to be BBL, delete her. Stop following her. She is basic.
Twerking. They copied us. That is a lazy, half-done walk-up.
How you get bite though? I need you to explain that.
Lord, how this is children friendly?
Nothing is out of bounds.
Help me, brother.
Because you got man without been to jail, you got man who are gangster, you got man when I got nothing at all going for them, but they still could get joined up. Who thought that be?
We're talking drugs, sex, violence, religion, relationships, all the stuff we want to know, but are too afraid to talk about. And we're going to meet some interesting people along the way.
Tony Frederick Armstrong, Julie Charles and Maurice E.K. Flanders, Keisha Isaac Adams, Grammy-nominated singer V. Bozeman.
Join us as we explore the real stories, real people, real emotion. I'm Jermal Huggins.
Let's cast some light. It's about time we had the real
conversation.
I love the cable because they're real. What you see is what you get. No hidden agenda, no tricks, just real honest communication.
At Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design, we're thrilled to be your go-to print shop located in the heart of Bastille. From essential services like printing, copying, and laminating, to a diverse array of school supplies, arts and craft materials, and office essentials, we've got you covered. Don't fret, Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design are here to stay and ready to be your trusted partners for all your printing and craft supply needs. Ready for a visit? Find us at the corner between Dillio and Princess Street. Just look for the vibrant pink and yellow building with white doors. We can't wait to welcome you to our creative haven.